So today we are going to learn about Desmos and how you can use Desmos to help you in class. So if you just search up Desmos, click right here. None of this is really important, so you're just going to click Start Graphing. And then, so this is the main part of Desmos. So first off, you want to make sure your work saves. So you won't need to create an account because you can just click Sign In and then sign in with Google, and it'll instantly connect it to your Google account. And then, so Desmos is very helpful in math, especially when you get up into the higher grades. So you can add expressions, which is what it starts you out with. And you can add notes, tables, folders, and images. The only ones you'll really be using are expressions and tables. So, expressions are like y equals 3x plus 5. And it graphs it for you, which is very helpful because it can be very hard to draw it out on paper. It can also do more complex, like 3/5 x plus 6/5 y equals 5. That would be very hard to draw on paper and solve out. But with Desmos, you can just put it in, and then it'll graph it for you. You can even put your mouse on these dots, and it'll tell you the x and y intercepts. You can also have tables, which is the other thing you'll be using. So you can go like 1, enter, 2, enter, and then eventually it'll guess your pattern sometimes. And you can just press enter and it'll type it in. And you can go like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on and on. And then, so if you want to zoom out, you just scroll down. If you want to zoom in, you scroll in. And if you zoom out, it'll change these, but that's not important. And then you can see your whole thing. If you want to zoom out faster, you can click this over here, and it'll zoom you out a lot faster. And this will zoom you in a lot faster. If you're super far out, because you need to see a lot of information, but want to go back in without scrolling, you can just click default zoom, and it'll set you back to home. And you can also click right here, and it'll show a keypad. So if you don't know how to type in a squared or like 4 squared, you could click this, or you could put 4 and then click squared, and it'll make squared for you. It'll also tell you what that is, what 4 squared is, which is 16. If you want to add a different exponent besides 2, you can click that, you can type in your own exponent, and it'll still tell you what the answer is. You can also do absolute value, greater than or less than, greater than or less than or equal to those, square root, pi, and if you don't want to type on your keyboard, you can just click in the numbers. You can also click functions, and you can see all these, but you won't really be using these until high school. And yeah, that basically does it for Desmos.